like all the things we can access from there, whatever we want to access. Just we will type here the WordPress. So this is the auto software, auto install software. All the website will be listed here, what we have developed. So just we have to click on the install and it will show here like choose installation part URL normally. So this is the stand for the HTTP, HTTPS. So you know the difference, right? HTTP, HTTP, and www redirection. Basically, www redirection it help in the SEO part. Like if you are redirecting the website on www, if we are redirecting the website on non-www, like the website is opening without www. So just pick one. This is the main directory, main domain name, whatever the domain name. So just to, hmm, yeah. No, that's not necessary. Like we make a website on www as well as non-www. Basically, what happen? Like when you open the website, suppose any website is open, we have opened this website. Otherwise, we are opening this website normally. ठीक है? This one. So when you will enter the site column, so you will see the one page is index, list of the page index. But if you will remove the www part from there, so you will see there are a lot of the pages index, right? So as the same way, like if we are creating a website, so we have to maintain one. Like if we can go with www, either we can go with non-www. So we have to maintain only one part. So it, hmm, hmm, huh. So basically, this is the subdirectory. Like as you can say that this is in URL, you can see that blog is there, right? If you will remove the like this is the one website. This one is one website. This is the subdirectory website normally, and this is the one website. Hmm. So these are the two different website. But if we have no if we will not just you will see there site dot just a minute. So as you can see that the blog is there, blog. Hmm. So as the same the redaction is there. So either we are moving with anyone. So just we I am suggesting like from the initially just we have to implement like we have to go with one only, either with www either with non-www. So this is directory. Directory means suppose you have purchased a domain that name is xyz.com and you want to install the another WordPress on that, yeah, another PHP website, any website you want to implement on that. So just you can create a folder. Just I'm going to the cPanel. As you can see that there, this is the website janikadar.com and inside that blog folder is there. So this is the subdirectory. Okay, and suppose if we will remove this folder, so the blog website will not work. If we will create a new folder here, xyz name there, so janityadar.com/xyz will also open. Okay, so this is a subfolder. Like this huge when we create a separate landing page. There are the two things. One is subdomain, one is subdirectory. Have you heard about that? Subdomain is look like if I am opening the website look like e-learning, suppose e-learning solutions. So this is on the subdomain. Like subdomain will occurs on the name will be there initially. This is the main domain name. amjamsolution.com is the main domain name. E-learning is the sub text only that we want to use in the subdomain. After that dot will occurs. After that amjamsolutions.com will occurs. If you will remove this, so the main domain will appears. Okay, as you can see that the folder will also be different. Like the subdirectory folder is inside the main domain. You can see that here blog is inside the janitwala.com, but elearning.amjamsolutions.com is the different, and amjamsolutions.com is the different. So this is the difference between them. Okay. After that, if you will see that, so we can just pick a subdirectory here, and a subdirectory just now, like wplan we are putting this. So if you will see that currently this will be not accessible or for not so after that the option is giving like which version of the WordPress you want to install right now. So we will go with the updated version only. So the site name is there, site description is there, that we can put it now, otherwise we can also put it later on. Okay, and after that the particular admin username, password, all the things is there, so you can customize your password according to you. Okay. So just we are putting the password for now. Okay, after that the admin email is there, that should be uh matlab, that should be like correct email. Basically all the notification, all the things will be come from this email. Suppose if there is a contact form in the website, and the mail, if someone is filling the particular contact form, so the mail will be received from this particular email ID. And the suppose you want to add the new user, you want to delete the new user, whatever the action will be made on the website, this will be notification, the notification will be go on this mail ID. So just we will put in the mail. For now we can put any kind of dummy mail, that will not a big issue. Okay, and after that you can see that advanced option is there. This is the database name that we don't need to change, that this will pick automatically. After that these are three features: disable WordPress, update of notification email, so we can skip that. Like just if we are installing the WordPress, then we can choose the domain name, subdirectory, if we want to add the admin and passwords, email, and after that we'll just directly click on the install button. So as you will see that it will, after it process, the WordPress will be automatically installed on that. Might be this will an internet issue, because so the same way we will install the WordPress part. So this is the main website URL, like how the website will look. This is the admin panel URL. So just you, if you will click, the website will be look like initial website. you can enter the WP admin via the WP-admin. So just we will enter the password and all the things. This is the password, this is the username. When we click on the login, so the WP admin will be login, and you can just directly click on this, so the WP admin will also log in here. So as you can see that here on the top there are the four options, like by default the coming. That first one is the WordPress, like it will tell you what is WordPress, how you can use the WordPress, all the things, documentation, all the things will be there, support, feedback. After that, this is the site title, and on while click on the widget site, you will be redirected to the main website homepage. From there, you can also access the main website. Here you will see the comment option. All the comments will be listed here. That comment can be posted on the post. It can be posted on single post like normal and kind of the post. Okay. And it can also come for the form. And after that, plus new option is there. From that, you can manage four things like post, media, page, user. Like from the post, you can create a new post. From the media, you can create upload the new media in the library of the WordPress. Page, you can create a new page, and new users. Like suppose WordPress have the multiple levels of the roles. Like the roles can be editor, the roles can be SEO manager, multiple roles is there that we will discuss it later. So you just can create from the here. If you will see on the right side, the three option is there: admin, edit profile, logout. When you click on the admin is basically username normally. When you click on the edit profile, you will see the multiple option, like you can so add username can't be changed. Like if we will set the username once, so we can't change it again. And the first name, you can add the first name there, last name, nickname, you can change the information from there. Okay. And this is the email address. Suppose if you want to change the email address, so it will send, they will send an email on the exciting email ID. Once you will confirm, so the email address will also change. Okay. And after that biography, you can change all the things. You can change the password from there if you want to change, and just click on the update password. Suppose the same admin can be logged on the multiple times, like your password leaked. If sometimes this issue can be occurred, right? So you just click on the logout everywhere else. It will log out the WordPress from the old devices, login devices. Okay. So after that, if you will see there, so this is the main dashboard, right? So these are the multiple information is coming here, as you can see that here. So on the top there's option, screen option, health is not 11. This is of the WordPress part normally. Where the screen option is the main, like when you click on the screen option, it's showing like what all the information you can show in the dashboard. In future, like if you are adding 10 plugins, 12 plugins, so the according to the plugins functionality, the screen element will be more and more, more and more, right? If you uncheck this, so all the things will be getting hide from the dashboard. You can pick the particular things according to your requirement. Like suppose if you want to pick quick draft, just a minute. If you want to pick only the quick draft, so the only quick draft will be shown in the dashboard. All the things will be hide. Okay. So what is the purpose of this quick draft? Normally, this is a post part. So as you can see that there is only one post. But suppose if you have something in your mind, so just you are writing the title here and you're writing the content here, just for the normal purpose. When you click on the save draft, you can see that here you recent draft, like the post has been created from there. So if you will refresh that, so you can see that the post has been created. Okay, so this is the purpose of the issued quick draft. And after that, the updates is there. Basically, means of the updates normally, like every plugins have updates time to time. Suppose if you will go on the plugins part, You will see, click on the add new. You will see that here last updated 2 week ago, last up 2 week ago, 2 week, 3 week, 2 week. So as the same way, every plugins have the updated version on a particular duration of the time. As the same way for the theme, this is also like you can see that version. So the version will be changed according to the time to time. Okay. As the same way. So you can see all the things from there, like under the dashboard, under the update. From there, you can manage all the updated whatever the updation will need to done. But before updating the plugins and theme and the current version of the WordPress, you must have a backup of the website. If for the backup, that I will tell you, like how will you take the backup. Mm. Just this is for the general knowledge. Like suppose if we don't have the backup part, so some plugins might be like one plugin is not compatible with the another plugins, so it will create an conflict, and due to that the website can be crashed. So before that, right? So this is the from here you can also install the latest version of the WordPress, and after that post section is there. There are two things in that. One is post, second one is page. So if we do elaborate the difference between them, so the post and page, like post can be categorized. Normally we can say it means like suppose uh, if you want to focus on a specific category like health, so you can pick the category health, and on the health category you can display the multiple post. Just I'm showing an example. Suppose this is my website. Here you can see that here the category blogs is there. When I click on this category, so all the post that is assigned to the blog category will be shown here. Okay. As the same way, we can create the multiple category, and we can assign the post to that particular things. Okay. And the second thing, in the page we can't do this kind of the things. Page is just normal the static content that we can put. Static and dynamic content we can put. We can't categorize the page. Suppose this is the main page. This is the main page. In that I can't do any kind of the modification and all things. Okay. And so the second difference we can also keep, basically for the post, like we can also assign the tags part. Tags, normally the here tags is there. As you can see that here tags is there. uh, Tags basically that can be related to the post, like suppose if you are writing top 5 tips for the health and fitness, so as the same way you can mention the tag fit health. This kind of tags can be across, and this will help to improve the ranking in the search engine. Okay. Mm. And in the page, but in the page you can't do this thing. And if you will see more difference, so you will see post as a published date, like you can schedule it for the later date, like when you go here, so just there are the three options. Normally private, password protect. The visibility option is also there on the post part. You can schedule it. And so you can see that on the publish section, this part, the time, and you can pick the date from the later on. Suppose if I'm picking from the December, we can schedule the post according to our requirement, but in the page we can't do this. Okay. And the second thing, if you will see, you can see that we can assign the author category tags. It means like suppose just I wrote a post there. In this, you can see that here the post is written. It's saying that by Janit Yadav, but in the page we can't do this. Okay, and in the page we have the custom page template. What is custom page template? Suppose you will go on the pages, add it, and when you click on the current theme, the template is there. We can select the template blank. This is the selection of the template that we can choose. After that, these are some more difference. If you will see that here, URLs include the date. It can be include. We can remove that. We can also include that the URL part. Okay, and content standalone. These are the different thing. Like okay, so for now we can just keep in remember like we can categorize the post, but we can't categorize the pages as a basic difference we can keep. So when we click on the all post, so there are the two type of the editors that the uh, like firstly we'll discuss. So this is the dashboard. Here you will see all the post and the author, like what which author have written this post. When you click on the particular author, all the post will be reflected regarding to that author. Categories there, like for this post what categories assigned, tags, all the things will be there. Just four option is there: edit, quick edit, test, preview. Suppose preview option will become till when you have not published the post. Once you will publish the post, the option will be changed into the view. The trash option is generally used to delete the post. Suppose if you will click on the trash, so it will the post has been deleted. And so as you can see that two option is there: restore or delete permanently. So just you can take the necessary action from there. Okay, and just I'm restoring it. So as you can see that there are the two things there. So the quick edit option is there. Quick edit means you can just change the information from there as soon as possible normally. Okay, title, slug, category, all the things you can change. So there's a part slug. You know that slug. Slug is basically related to, like suppose if you will see this website, suppose I am opening this particular post. Okay, so you can see that here is a sample course structure for the beginner level WordPress. This is the slug part. Whatever we will decide the slug part. Suppose currently just I'm publishing it. I am changing the status to it. Publish, update. So now if I view this, it is showing that slash trash. Okay, and just I am changing that. We can also change the slug. So just I'm and that we will discuss. So just the slug also change. Okay, but don't recommend the change the slug multiple times. Okay, but suppose if you have changed the slug, right? So and the particular if you have changed the URL and the particular URL is also linked to a particular button, so it will give an 404 errors like the page is not found. Okay, so for that we have to add the redirection part. And for the redirect we will discuss how we can add the redirect, like in that we will redirect the user from the old URL to the new one. Okay, suppose this is my website and here is a button. Suppose this and there might be there no button, like this is a particular button suppose. So they on that there is a link, previous link. So when I will click on this link, so it will says the page is not found. Okay, so always we will add the redirection whenever we changing the slug and all the things. And sometimes the page is also indexed on the Google part. So when the visitors will also come from the Google, it also shows not found, right? So as you can see that here, this is the site name with the till the learn name. This is the site name. After that, the date is coming. After that, the slug is coming. This is very bad for the SEO purpose. Basically, in the SEO, normally with URL we can keep like just with the domain name, and after that just the keyword, whatever the weak keyword. Suppose if we're targeting keywords top 5 fitness tips, so the our URL will be like domain name. Suppose domain name can be XYZ, slash top 5 alt tips. Whatever the keyframes we will use in the content, that we will include in the URL. Okay, and after that we can we can change this, like we will not add the date anytime, so we can change this from under the setting, under the permalinks. So under the permalinks you can just change it according to your requirement, like how you want to display it. So just our recommendation is just keep it as normal post name and click on the save change. So you will see that the date will be removed from there. You can see that this showing is not found 404. Okay, so when you will remove the date from there, so you can see that the post has been opened. Okay, so this is the basic format that we can keep always, like when you start developing the website, so just keep in mind like change the permalink status to the post name. That will be helpful. After that the things is there, so we are going on the post again. So this is the quick edit part that we have discussed, love. So this is the date form that you can customize it for the further date if there any kind of scheduling. This is the password. Password will be private. Like this are private means anyone can't access it. This particular post. The password oriented, like if you will set a password, so the post will be require ask for a password. Suppose I am entering the password 123, and when I click on this, so it's saying that the content is password protected. For view it, please enter the password. So just I'm entering the password, and after that post will be reflected. Okay, suppose this will be look like suppose you if you are selling something, right, and you gave a password for accessing this particular separate page. On a particular page you have added all the like courses, anything kind of the material that you want to sell, so just you can make it password protected. Okay, so after that the categories option there, all the listed category will be shown here, and we can create the category from the categories tab. Otherwise we can also create it from the single edit page. Now the template is coming. So by default theme have the template, whatever the themes have the template, it will show here default template. Okay. Every theme have the different layout, every theme has the different functionality in terms of the every page. The tags is there, the allow comments, allow pings and status, these things is there. Okay, basically allow comments, like if you will disable this, suppose as you can as you can see the comment box is there. When we uncheck there, so the comment section will be removed from there. Okay, so this is particular part make this post sticky, like if you have added a 5-year time post, right, and you want to make one post on the top of every post. Suppose you have posted 10 posts and you want to post make the 7th number post in the first place, so you can just make it post TK. So this particular post will be reflected on the top. Okay, like in this we can't see that, but you can also see that and this is on the first, right? But some themes support this, some theme doesn't support this. Hmm. This things very different according to the different theme. Okay, as you can see that if we have changed to the hello world, so the hello world is coming first, after that the second post is coming. Okay, and after that there's a three status: publish, pending, review, draft. Publish means you have just published the post, malab, there's no changes, no correction. Pending review, you can put it for the review part. Suppose you hired a particular person and you give a role to them, SEO editor या फिर content editor. So they will just make it for the pending review. You can just straight up and just change that, publish it. So the draft option is there. Suppose you are publishing a draft, means the post is not published, it is need to modify if you need to change its correction. Okay. So just we are going into the edit page, edit post normal. So here you can see that this is the by default template for the particular post. From that we can edit. So there are two types of the editors. One is the Gutenberg editor, second one is the classic editor. This one is the Gutenberg editor. Okay. So here, like while click on the plus button, you can add the paragraph, you can add the file, you can add the file. Just a minute. So basically, for this is the quick edit normally. From there we can manage the quick edit. But if you want to add the complete post, if you want to add the category, so just we have to open the edit. You have to add new if you are adding the new post. So WordPress has the two editor. One is Gutenberg, second one is classic editor. This one is the Gutenberg editor. This is the default editor. Like how before some time the editor was the classic editor. That's going on. But maybe 22 or 21, in 22 or 21, the the classic editor has been replaced by the Gutenberg editor, and Gutenberg editor makes its default editor. So like when you click on the plus, so you can when you click on the browser, so you can select all the things whatever you want to add in the post. Okay, the post, like when you click on the paragraph, so the paragraph option is there, so just you can add the paragraph there. Okay, when you click here, so just click on the paragraph, you can also change it to heading, you can also make it list, you can also change it quote, you can do the flowing action from there if you want to do. Okay, so at the same way, just you have to click there, the box is there, you can delete the things from there, copy, duplicate. Okay, delete from there, that you can take necessary action from there. And after that, if you go on the right side, the visibility option there that we have discussed, that publish option is there, whatever we want to publish, template is there, URL is there, that we have discussed. Okay, sticky is also we have to discuss. This is the author. Suppose if you have the multiple users, how you can check the users, like going to the dashboard, under the users currently you can see that there is only one admin. Okay, and you can see that we have selection only admin, so you can select the user, like which user you want to show that this particular user have published the post. Okay, and after that you can see that two options, which to draft, switch move to test. Okay, after that revision is there. What is the purpose of the revision? Suppose you have created a particular post and you have done something that is wrong by mistakenly, so just you have to click on the revision. You can see that here what is removed, what is added, so just you can change it. Okay, you can check like 12 minute ago, 15 minutes ago, just you have to click compare and to revision. You can also compare from state to state tak, and just you can, like I'm selecting this on this one, I will restore this version, so you can see that whatever the basic post was, that is reflected here. After that you can see that categories is there, all the listed category will be shown here, that is by default listed. Like when you create a new WordPress website, so in this case uncategorized categories by default. Okay, while click on the add new category, you can just create a new category there. Like suppose you are creating the category WordPress. Okay, so this is the plant category. Plant category means, suppose basically if you know about the inheritance part, just I'm clicking on the add new category. So as you can see that WordPress is being installed. category has been added, and you can see that here. Just a minute, I'm checking if is there. So basically I've not added the URL part. Just for the basic purpose, I am telling you, like this is the blog, this is the main domain name, this is the this is one category. Okay, basically this is the category like the slug normally, and this is the our base category. So this will be our parent category. If we will create a category, so this will be our parent category. Once we will remove this, so all the posts that related to this category will be shown. Just I'm showing here. So just I am creating a new category like plugin. Okay, and I'm selecting the parent category WordPress, and I'm adding new category. So you can say that plugin is inside the WordPress. Okay, and when you click on the update, when you click it view post, so you can see that the URL need to be changed. Okay, this thing doesn't support it. So as you can see that here, like this is the category. Okay, this is the by default URL. So after that PHP is there. After that canonical tag is there. Like PHP is the parent category and the canonical tag is the child category. When you will remove this child category, so all the post that is related to the PHP will be shown. Okay, this is the purpose of the parent and child category. Okay, like the child category will be added after the URL. Okay, so as the same way like if we will try on this website, after going in the category, it will be reflected here the WordPress. So while we the plugin category, so in the URL you can also see that here the parent category WordPress is there. After that, plugin is there. But if you will view the only the WordPress category, so there will be no child. You can see that here. Okay, so how this will be beneficial? This will be beneficial for only the SEO purpose. Okay, like Google will understand like how your flow works, how your suppose the famous plugin that is for the WordPress for the SEO part. That name is Yoast SEO. When you go on the Yoast SEO website, you will see that thing like WordPress plugin SEO. When you remove the SEO, plugins thing will be reflected. Okay. At the same way, if you will remove the plugins, the WordPress thing will be reflected. If you will think remove the WordPress, so the particular thing will be reflected. The main website. Okay. So this is the purpose. Like this is known as the URL hierarchy. This thing term stand for the URL hierarchy. URL hierarchy stand for the like parent, the domain name, parent category, and after that blank like the keywords we can post. Okay. So this is only for the category SEO. Suppose if we are doing the SEO for only the specific category, so we will arrange that particular thing in this way. Okay. And after that, on the post, when we go on the edit, so here you can see the tags is there. Just you have to write the tags and click the enter. Tags can be related to post, like the keywords that we will use on the. Normally, you know about the hashtag part that we will use on the Instagram. So as the same way, the tags will work. After that, the featured image is there. Featured image will be presented on the top of the website, top of the blog page, normally blog post. Suppose there are multiple blogs is there. Might be I have to check like blogs, featured image is there. Or not. So in this might be there. So so these are the blog posts. Here you can see that how to choose the right digital marketing agency. So it will be visible on the top. Okay, so this is the featured image. Mostly what happen, like when you open the thing, like when you search for the any keyword in the Google, suppose post versus page. Sometimes this image comes as an featured image. This image pick from the featured image normally sometimes. Suppose if you open this, so this is the first image as you normally see that. Okay, so as the same way, like first image play important role. Like the people will come from the Googles, like which image will look like good. So the people more chance the people, yeah, will, users visitors will click on that. Okay, after that the expert content is there. It means like normally, when you click on the here you can see that the content is reflected. This content will be dynamic picked from the post content, and but when you will enter some piece of the content here, enter some content of the here, and suppose if you want to integrate this thing on the website Elementor, so now as you can see that this content is coming expert content. Okay, if we will leave this blank, so the particular post content will be visible. If we will add something here, this particular content will be reflected. Suppose if we are removing this, and you just have to refresh that, so the content from the post is coming. Okay, suppose if a user visit on your blog page, normally if a visitor visit on the blogs page, here you will see the title, here they will see the some content. So after reading this content, the person will visit. Okay, so we will the main focus to keep this content as an good content, like the customer will try to manage. Suppose if we are creating a video for the social media, so our main thing like keep for the video good for the first 15 or 10 seconds, so the people will stay for the longer time. So as the same way, this is the expert content. After that, discussion is there. Discussion like if you want to enable the comment or not on this particular post. Okay, so after that, blog is there. The blog that is not like when you will add the plugins and all the things, the blog element will be displayed here. After that, setting is there. This is the setting bar normally. So these are the something, some changes that we will not need to. These are the different type of things. Like if you want to full screen mode, spotlight mode, these are the different modes that you can change according to your requirement. Distraction free editor, there are the two editor, visual editor, you have a code editor. Okay, tools manage pattern, keyboard shortcuts. These are the different that is not needed to like use and all the things. Okay, so we have discussed this particular part. Okay, the post one time you can just go through it. Later on we can connect and we know how we can create the categories tags. We can discuss the different things. Okay, So like if you have any doubts, so you can ask.